Where the devil are we, Doctor? Some kind of garden?
The back garden of number 10 Downing Street, to be precise. Come along, Jason. Usual. Great pleasure to see you again, Margaret.
But what on earth are you doing here?
I was under the impression that you'd sent for me.
Didn't you get my signal?
Of course. Well, that's why I'm here.
Not this number 10. Number 10, the nightclub.
Allow me to explain, madame. The device upon which the message was received functioned rather unreliably.
Who is this young man?
Oh, I'm sorry. Permit me to introduce the Marquis de Saint-Evremont de Désigny de la Tour. Jason, for short. I acquired him on a recent visit to revolutionary France.
Fortunately for me, I was about to lose my head.
Margaret, do you mean to say you've summoned me back to Earth merely to escort you to a nightclub? Well, can't Dennis do it?
It isn't me you'll be escorting, Doctor. It's the American envoy.
And why do you want me to accompany the American envoy to a nightclub?
If you will kindly stop talking and sit down, Doctor, I'll explain.
Please do.
The most important peace conference in Earth's history begins here.
Well, it's about time. Unless you humans change your ways, this planet will end up as a radioactive sphere hanging in space.
If I may continue, the American envoy is the key figure in this entire peace conference.
Ooh, you're really too modest, Margaret.
Oh, believe me, Doctor, without him, it can't succeed. His own people trust him, and for once, so do the Russians and the Chinese.
I'm surprised that a man with such awesome responsibilities can find time to go gallivanting round nightclubs.
MI5 have discovered evidence of a plot.
What kind of evidence?
The last words of a dying agent. He got on the track of the plot and was murdered. He said the envoy would be kidnapped, the conference sabotaged, blown to smithereens on the opening speech, and that the danger came from somewhere beyond this Earth.
Now I understand why you sent for me. Number 10 Clarendon Square, you said? Oh, don't worry, I'll find it. There must be an A to Z somewhere in the TARDIS. Come along, Jason.
Doctor, I can depend on you, can't I? It really is most terribly important.
Yes, Margaret, you can depend on me.
And on me.
Come along, Jason. The Prime Minister has work to do. And so do we. You know, Jason, I can cope with most things in the cosmos, from Daleks to dinosaurs, but that woman terrifies me.
5 minutes to your number, Miss Crystal. Nervous?
No. More like petrified.
Brace yourself. Our VIP wants to meet you.
VIP?
The American Peace Envoy.
Which one's he?
Distinguished-looking silver-haired gent at the best table over there.
The one surrounded by King Kong-sized bodyguards.
That's the one. Come on, I'll take you over. Your Excellency, may I present Miss Crystal?
I just wanted to wish you good luck on your London debut, young lady.
Thank you, sir. I'll need it.
It's time, Miss Crystal. And now, ladies and gentlemen, direct from her successful European tour, now making her London debut, number 10 is proud to welcome Miss Crystal!
Love is strong. You told me it was everything you wanted, and I thought you really meant it deep inside. But I was wrong, and when you left a pain within me, a deep and desperate longing I can't hide. Even though you're not around, your magnetism forces me to try and find you. What else can I do? You've become my strange attractor, my nothing use a major factor.
There's the envoy. Take him.
Happening, let me see! What are those silver things?
I don't know, but I don't think they're human.
Where is the human we must capture?
Over there, behind all those guys with guns.
My Cybermen will take them. Human weapons do not affect us. Cybermen, forward!
Bullets didn't touch those giant silver things. They're killing all the bodyguards. They've grabbed the envoy.
We have secured the prisoner.
Then let's get out of here!
What the hell is that?
An old police box. Now I've seen everything.
Stop! What's going on here?
Too late, Doctor!
Too late, are we? We'll see about that.
Well, he was right, wasn't he?
We need to find out exactly what's happened here.
Those huge silver creatures, Doctor. What were they?
Cybermen.
What about the others? These dead ones over here?
Space mercenaries. They work for whoever pays best.
What? Yeah. What? Yeah.
This one's still alive.
Not for long, I'm afraid.
What on earth was that?
Nothing on Earth at all. He's humanoid, not human. A native of Deneb 3. Fortunately, I speak the language fluently.
What was all that about? What did he say?
He said, "Tell Delilah to give the boys a farewell drink for me." I must get back inside the TARDIS. There's work to be done. Come along, Jason.
Look, you two seem to know what's happening on.
I'm sorry, there's no time. The doctor's waiting for me in the TARDIS.
People appearing and disappearing. Those giant silver things. People killed. Am I going crazy or what?
I'm afraid it's all too complicated to explain.
You know, this was supposed to be my debut. My big night. And now, just look at all this. The plan's ruined.
I'm sorry if there's been an interruption to your career, but we've got more important things to worry about, like the survival of the planet. Why don't you just go away and practice your top notes?
Please, if you could just tell me what is happening.
I'm afraid you wouldn't understand. I've got to go.
You patronising chauvinist oaf! Hey, you, come back!
There you are, Jason. I've managed to pick up the kidnapper's trail. The controls locked onto their energy track, and I know you're a growing lad, but try and control your hormones.
She followed me in here.
That's exactly what I'm complaining about. Get rid of her!
I followed you into a little blue box. It's bigger on the inside than on the outside.
That's because the TARDIS is dimensionally transcendental.
What does that mean?
It means it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. Now, if you'll excuse us, young lady, Jason, put her out.
Come on, you. Outside.
Now listen to me!
No, you listen to me, young lady. We're on an important mission that involves the safety of your planet. And there's no time for explanations, apologies, or anything else. Now, would you please leave?
You heard him. Go. Come on.
Ow!
Well, you've done it now.
What have I done?
When you fell over onto the console, your hand hit the launch control. Oh, you've set the TARDIS in motion. We're on our way, and like it or not, you're coming with us.
Well, here's your envoy. What are you going to do with it?
That does not concern you. Your function is to obey.
I'll obey, just as long as I'm paid.
Take the prisoner to the high security area.
Please, help me.
Oh, sorry, friend. Business is business. Take him away.
What of the doctor?
We left a clear energy trail to Altair 3. He'll follow. What else would he do? Your Cybermen will be waiting for him.
You passed on my orders?
I told them he was to be taken alive. Of course, they might get carried away.
What is the reason for these orders? What are your plans for the Doctor? You do not need to know. The Cybermen are not your servants. We are your allies. Without us, your plan to kidnap the Earth envoy would have failed. The Doctor is our enemy. He must be destroyed. The Doctor must be brought to us alive. Soon he will be exterminated. But only when we give the order.
Those huge silver creatures, Doctor. What did you say they were?
Cybermen. They were human once, or at least humanoid. Gradually, they replaced their limbs, their organs, even their brains with cybernetic devices, until they became more like machines than men. They've no feelings, no emotions now. Simply the lust for power.
And you know where they were heading?
Altair 3. Look, here on this monitor. The energy trail is exceptionally clear. When I went there...
Please, can we stop all this?
Or what?
This place, this room. It's a great illusion, I grant you. You're a professional magician, right? All done with mirrors, is it?
Not exactly, no.
All this nonsense about going to other planets, other times.
Your trouble is you can't face facts.
Facts? You show me a fact and I'll face it.
Very well, young lady. The facts are these. Firstly, I am the Doctor, and this is Jason, my assistant. Secondly, you are in the TARDIS, a craft which can travel through time and space. Thirdly, you are now on your way to a planet called Altair 3.
Correction, Doctor. The center column stopped moving.
Ah.
We're not just on our way to Altair 3. We're there.
So we are. And a very fine piece of navigation, though I say so myself. I'll just check the readings. Approximately Earth type. Atmosphere, air, thin but breathable.
All right, that's it.
I beg your pardon?
That's it. I've had enough. Let me out.
You want to go outside?
I want to go back to the nightclub, back to number 10.
Don't you understand? Your precious nightclub simply isn't out there anymore.
Let me out!
Oh, very well.
Thank you very much.
Doctor, we can't just let her go out like that.
Oh, don't worry, she won't come to much harm. Now, I'll just see if I can get a precise fix on our Cyberman friends.
I'd better make sure she's all right. She must have had quite a shock.
Yes, she probably has.
Crystal! Crystal! Are you all right? Crystal,
Over here.
I couldn't see you in all this green gloom. Are you all right?
I'm fine. All shattered, that's all. I step out of that TARDIS thing and here I am in all this weird jungle. And look, just over there, there's something glowing and burning.
Looks like some kind of fire pool. A live volcano, maybe.
A jungle? A live volcano? It's amazing. Was all true then, what you were saying?
I'm afraid so.
And we really are on another planet.
Altair 3, according to the Doctor.
But who is the Doctor? Come to that, who are you?
The Doctor, well, he's just the Doctor. And I am the Marquis de Saint-Avremont d'Issigny de la Torre.
Oh, should I curtsy or something?
A simple handshake will do. And you can call me Jason.
Crystal. Chris for short. You speak English very well.
Merci. My mother was English and I went to school in England.
What are those things?
They look like some kind of giant insects.
They look like people too. Fierce-looking insect people with fangs and claws and wings like bats. Jason, what are they?
Put her down! Come back! Bring her back!
Jason!
Crystal, are you all right? Here, let me help you up. Outside?
Quiet, you two! I'm about to have a very important conference. Thank you, my friends. Thank you and goodbye.
They're all flying away. What was all that about, Doctor?
They say the spaceship we're after touched down in a clearing not far away. Another ship was waiting. A prisoner, a human prisoner, was transferred to the waiting ship, which immediately took off.
They told you all that in just a few shrieks.
Oh, it's a very concise language.
When did you learn to speak it so well, Doctor?
And why are you so well in with those flying creatures?
I visited the planet 100 years ago. The Daleks were trying to establish a base here. They planned to destroy the forests and jungles that cover the planet, wipe out the animal life, destroy the ozone layer.
That's inhuman.
Is it? There are people on your planet Earth doing much the same thing. Anyway, I was able to help our flying friends to get rid of the Daleks, and they made me an honorary member of their colony.
I'm very glad they did.
Nevertheless, we seem to have lost the American envoy. It's a matter of hours now, Doctor. Tomorrow morning, Earth time, the peace conference begins.
And ends if we're not successful.
I'm well aware of that. We must get back to the TARDIS.
Halt! Stay exactly where you are.
Oh, Cybermen!
We're surrounded. It's an ambush!
You are our prisoner, Doctor. You must come with us.
And if I refuse?
We are ordered to take you alive. But if you resist, we shall destroy you.
And who ordered you to take me alive? What do you want with me? Why did you kidnap the envoy? I thought only a few of you had escaped, too few to invade Earth.
Only one question concerns you now. Will you surrender or die? What is your answer, Doctor?
This.
Those flying things. They're coming back!
They're attacking the Cybermen! Dive bombing them!
Halt!
Run!
Halt! Halt!
Is this the one you wanted, Doctor?
Ah, yes, the dressing up chest, that's it.
What have we got here then? A fancy hat with a feather? What do you think?
The bold, bad mercenary to the life.
Going to a fancy dress party, are we?
I'm not sure. Where are we going, Doctor?
Well, Madame Delilah's, of course.
Who's? Oh, yes, I remember. The dying mercenary. Tell Delilah to give the boys a farewell drink from me.
Hey, I'm still here, you know.
Of course you are. How are you feeling now?
Fine.
You're a very brave girl.
So, who is this Madame Delilah?
She runs the bar Galactica on Centros. It's an underground hangout for outlaws, murderers, and mercenaries. All the scum of the galaxy.
Sounds wonderful. And that's where we're going.
That's right.
Why?
Isn't that obvious?
Not to me.
Nor me. Why, Doctor?
For some reason, the Cybermen seem to be working with mercenary allies. And the bar Galactica is a well-known mercenary recruiting center.
So, this Madame Delilah might be the spider at the center of a whole network of information.
And she might know where the Cybermen and their mercenary friends have taken the envoy. And why?
It's the only lead we have.
Even if she does know, will she talk?
She might. To a couple of fellow mercenaries. Now, what am I going to wear? Let's have a look in that chest. What's this? A ridiculously long scarf. No. Who'd wear a thing like that? Ah, this is more like it. What do you think, Jason?
The very thing, Doctor.
Hey, what about me?
Well, you can wait in the TARDIS till we get back. You'll be quite safe here.
Now, just a minute. Can't you take me
Well,
home?
eventually, yes. Immediately, no.
Then I'll just have to take a look in that chest.
My dear young lady, the bar Galactica is a dangerous enough place with an inexperienced...
Now then, here we are.
Oh.
Make that 3 mercenaries, Doctor.
Oh.
Who knows? Maybe they've got a job for a singer.
My patrol has returned from Altair 3. Then where is the Doctor? The natives of the planet were friendly to the Doctor. They assisted his escape. Your Cybermen have failed in their mission. The fault lies in your orders. It would have been safer to kill the Doctor on sight. You were ordered to bring him to us alive.
Instead of blaming each other for the Doctor's escape, why don't you make a plan to recapture him?
We do not know the Doctor's whereabouts.
Maybe not, but we know his destination.
Explain?
The Doctor saw me, and we left some dead behind. He knows you're using mercenaries. If he's as bright as you say he is, he'll know where most mercenaries are recruited. He'll be on his way there now, just as fast as he can. He's working against the clock, remember? And time's against him.
Business is a business we always aim to please. Business is a business throughout the galaxies. Come to Bar Galactica for all-star mercenary. He'll solve your little crisis at reasonable prices. If running low on forces, don't waste your own resources. Business is business we always made to please. Business is business throughout the galaxies. Come to Bar Galactica for all-star mercenaries. Quell your insurrection, it's for your own protection. Make your style spectacular, tentacular, vernacular. Business is business, we always mean to please. If your politicians fail to keep their word when they're elected, or simply don't turn out to be as good as you'd expected, or if your government's not acting in the way you want it to, just bleep us and we'll help you stage a military coup. Our team of mercenaries are the best you'd hope to find. They're highly trained, they're highly skilled, a monster mensa mind. When they attack, your force will be unable to resist them. The more you pay, the more they'll kill. That's the beauty of the system. Business is business, we always mean to please. Business is business throughout the galaxies. Come to Bar Galactica for all-star mercenaries. Business is business, we always mean to please. Business is business throughout the galaxies. Come to Bar Galactica for all-star mercenaries. We strongly recommend this Tactica trip to good old Bar Galactica. No job is too large, no job is too small. We'll roll up our sleeves and we'll tackle them all. From a quick assassination to universal domination, we'll cause constant consternation throughout your constellation. Cause business is business, we always mean to please. Business is business throughout the galaxies. Come to Bar Galactica for all-star mercenaries.
He's going to kick him again.
Hey, you! That's quite enough of that.
You talking to me?
Not if I can help it. Here, let me help you up, little chap. All right. Yeah, that's the idea. Off you go.
You're in my way.
Oh, do excuse me, my dear fellow. I'll go around this side.
You're still in my way.
The other side, then?
Still in my way. I'll have to move you.
Oh, no need. I'll move you. Do I have the honor of addressing the notorious Madam Delilah?
You most certainly do. And who might you be, handsome?
I'm usually known as the Doctor.
And what can I do for you?
My friends and I are looking for employment.
What kind?
Whatever pays best. Do you think I could have a private word?
You fancy, Doctor. Why don't you come up and see me? It's very private in my little booth. Zog, where are you? Zog, champagne!
Look at the way they're all gathering round and staring.
Oh, I don't know. I think that hairy one finds you rather attractive.
Oh, yeah? Well, the one with the tentacles over there seems to fancy you. Ouch!
What is it?
That big one with the cutlass just gave me a sneaky pinch.
You, sir? The young lady is with me. Be good enough to leave her alone.
It's all right, Jason. I can look after myself.
Now, sir, shove off, will you? Like that. You see, Chris?
That was my dream!
My young friend seems to be in trouble. Can you stop it?
Don't worry, Doctor, it's just their boyish fun. But if it bothers you, why don't we step out and take the air?
Come on, Jason.
Now, Madame Delilah, you were saying that someone was recruiting mercenaries?
We talk business all the time, Doctor. It's so seldom we get a man of your distinction in here. An educated, civilized man. I get so tired of all these hairy barbarians. But you...
Oh, you really are most flattering.
We could make beautiful music together, Doctor.
Oh, Madame, I appreciate the honor which your proposition confers upon me. Unfortunately, I am not free.
Not free? Who is she? I'll kill her!
I was referring to my professional responsibilities. My mercenary band. They depend on me. So many mercenary mouths to feed. After all, business is business.
I understand.
Then you'll help me?
If I can. You really need to talk to the man running the operation.
And who might that be?
His name is Carl. He's a handsome, wicked devil.
I love you too, Delilah. I might have known you'd be the one to do it.
Do what?
Get your hands on the doctor.
No one can say I haven't tried.
Quiet, the lot of you! We have a distinguished guest here tonight. The most wanted man in the cosmos. That intergalactic master criminal known as the Doctor. A man with 1,000,000 credits on his head.
That is a lie.
Don't move, Doctor, or I'll blow your head off. That's my blaster muscle you can feel on the back of your neck. Now listen, all of you. You all know me. Let me take him in, and I'll see you all get your share.
1,000,000 credits? I just knew you were someone special, Doctor.
He's lying, I tell you, Madame Delilah. I appeal to you.
You most certainly do. Carl, do you have to turn him in straight away?
I'm afraid so, Delilah.
Back to the TARDIS, everyone!
Carl, there's the doctor by the door. I've got a clear shot.
No! We want him alive. Believe me, he won't get far.
The farther and faster we can get away from that place, the better. What? Oh. Yeah? He says his name is Zog, he's a native of Deneb 4. He doesn't want to work at the bar Galactica anymore, and please can he come with us? He says he's very good at cleaning and polishing. No, Zog. I don't want my boots polished right now.
Oh, poor little fellow.
Can't we keep him, Doctor? They were rotten to him at that Galactica place.
Well, we're certainly not taking him back there, so welcome aboard, Zog, though you may find you've changed the frying pan for the fire.
What are we going to do now, Doctor? I know the TARDIS can travel in time, but on Earth, the clock is still ticking away.
Do you think I don't know that? Do you think I can forget it for one single moment?
Jason's right, Doctor. Time is running out. We didn't learn a thing at that bar Galactica, except that Madame Delilah fancies you rotten.
On the contrary, we learned a great deal.
Such as what?
Do you think it was by accident that we walked into a Cyberman ambush on Altair 3? Or that Carl, the mercenary leader, turned up when he did?
What do you mean, Doctor?
I mean that someone or something is anticipating our every move, waiting for us at every turn.
What's that, Doctor? Why are the lights flickering? What's happening?
I'm not sure. We seem to be in the grip of some tremendously powerful outside force.
Can you break free?
I can certainly try.
Oh, dear.
There is the Doctor's TARDIS on our main vision screen. Our tractor beam has locked on. Increase the power. I obey. Tractor beam power increased. Violent meteor storms are predicted in this space sector. Continue the operation. The capture of the Doctor is of prime importance. Increase tractor beam power to maximum. I obey. Tractor beam at maximum. Operate transfer beam now. We have captured the Doctor's TARDIS. Doctor, your TARDIS is now on board our spaceship. You are a prisoner of the Daleks. Come out of your TARDIS and surrender. Doctor, your TARDIS is held by our force field. You cannot escape. We can fill the TARDIS with sound frequencies that will destroy your brain. Operate high-frequency sonic beam.
So, it was you. Not mercenaries, not Cybermen, but you behind it all.
Doctor, what are those things?
Permit me to introduce you, my dear. These are the most evil, ruthless, destructive creatures in the cosmos. Beings without scruples, without conscience, and without mercy. The Daleks.
Don't beat around the bush, Doctor. Tell us what you really think of them.
Silence! Doctor, you are the Daleks' greatest enemy.
That is a title I am proud to acknowledge.
You have denied the right of the Daleks to rule the universe. You have constantly interfered with our plans for conquest.
I have. And I shall do so again, just as often as I can.
Now that you are our prisoner, your interference is at an end. Emergency! Emergency! The ship is being struck by meteors. I need immediate assistance. I will assist at the controls. You will guard the prisoners. I obey.
What's happening?
We've been caught in a meteor storm. This could be our chance. Look at them, struggling with the controls over there.
Silence! Our deflector shield has been damaged. Cut in emergency power circuits.
Oh, those Dalek things! They're all spinning around!
They're disorientated. Their guidance systems are out of control. Quick, before they recover. This one first. Shove it through that open door there.
Emergency! Emergency! I am being attacked!
Look at them. Now, I'll just close the door. Now they're locked in the aft section.
Then let's get out of here!
Unfortunately, the TARDIS is still locked in their force field.
Then what do we do?
Well, I'll try to break the TARDIS free, but you two will have to steer the ship while I do it.
I don't know how to steer a spaceship.
Now's your chance to learn. Come over here to the control console. Now, You see this lever? Port and starboard.
What?
Left and right! Jason!
Yes?
You take this lever. Horizontal and vertical, up and down.
But what are we supposed to do?
You can see the meteors coming on the main viewing screen there. Just dodge as many of them as you can. Especially the large ones. Zog, you keep an eye on that door. I'll try to turn off that force field.
Come on, Chris. Let's get on with it. Look out.
That was close. I didn't think we'd get over that one.
Look out. Here they come again.
They seem to be spinning this time.
Oh, no. We're going into a horizontal spin. Hang on.
I like roller coaster rides, but this is going too far.
Hang on, Chris. It's not over yet. How's it going, Doctor?
There's a security code on the force field controls, but I've almost cracked it. Just a moment longer.
Don't take too long. Look at the door to the aft section. It's smoking.
Eureka! Got it! We're free! Come on, everyone, back to the TARDIS! The Daleks have blown the door!
Do not move!